who will prepare that one?
The who are at the below the manager, project manager, like high level documents they are prepared.
BA. You need to tell that BA. Business analyst will prepare the BRS document. Yeah, okay, good.
Okay.
BRS is what? Business analyst. You can also become a business analyst when, if you are good in communication skills, if you are good in returning skills, and if you are good in the manual stuff, each and everything, you can also, because nowadays they're looking like BA come testing. So you can keep in your resume BA come testing also. So based on the requirement, they will hire you. Okay. So BA is nothing but a business requirement specifications. Okay. The person will take the information from the client. The same information will write in the document. That document is nothing but BRS. BRS is nothing but business requirement specification document. Okay. What is FRS? What is FRS? What is FRS? FRS document.
Function requirement specification.
Yes, functional requirement specification, because that is very important. We always depend on FRS document. Suppose there is a screen will be there like username and password. How many characters I need to enter? So how many characters I need to enter? How I know that one? So I always follow the FRS document. FRS is nothing but functional requirement specification document. So we will see all the things. Okay, don't worry. Okay, we'll see FRS document. See FRS document, they will be provided, organization will be provided what? FRS document. So based on the FRS document, we can know that what are the inputs we need to give for the particular field. Okay, suppose there is a username will be there. Okay, there is a field name will be there. So how many characters I need to enter in the, see, branch name will be there. How many characters I need to enter in the branch name field? So they will simply say that 4 to 15 alphanumeric values only. So you need to enter the values, the condition, you need to check the condition. You know, right? BVA. What is called BVA? What is called BVA?
Boundary value
BVA.
analysis.
Analysis. Yes,
And
good. Yeah, BVA is nothing but boundary value analysis. What is the minimum value here? 4. What is the maximum value here? 15. 4 minus 1, 3. 3 should not allow. 15 plus 1, 16 should not allow. So you need to check the condition and you need to validate. You are validating the condition, giving the 3 values, checking whether it is accepting or not, giving 16-digit number or 16-digit characters, checking whether it is allowing or not. So validating. FRS document. FRS document is nothing but functional requirement specification document. Okay. What are the fundamentals of testing? Anybody?
Yeah, unit testing, integration testing.
system
Next,
testing.
system testing.
System testing, functionality testing, acceptance testing, and non-functionality testing.
Good. Can you tell me, can you define what is system testing?
Yeah, which can be done by testers, and we can test totally end to end
End to end.
in
Good.
the application.
What we need to test in system testing?
Compatibility,
Uh,
usability, performance,
Compatibility,
and security.
usability, performance, and security. Can you tell me? Can you give me any examples of compatibility? What is meaning of compatibility?
Compatibility means like you are if your browser is responding according to your coding and whatever you want according to your response. Is it
Cross browsing testing. Cross browsing testing means what? Sometimes do you have a involved in cross browser? Cross browser means what? You need to test the same application should be work in all the browsers like Firefox, IE, and Edge Chrome and Chrome. So these are what browser compatibility. Compatibility means you need to check your application should work in all the operating systems like Windows, Mac, or different operating systems. So that is very important. What is usability? What is meaning of usability?
Yeah, in usability, we check is tab button is working properly or the spellings are written correctly and the
Mhm.
auto.
Yeah,
Mhm.
user friendly. You need to check mainly what, whether the application is what, user friendly or not. So that is what usability means, user friendly or not, you need to check. For example, tabbing order, good, you're telling tabbing order, tool tips, spelling mistakes, each and everything we need to check. Okay, that will comes on usability. What about performance? What is the performance? Performance means we need to check the response. Okay, response you are getting correctly or not. I told you right yesterday, sometimes see, in the real time, how many people are hit the server? Let us assume at a time, at a minute, how many people are hit the server. So we need to check the load, we need to check the volume, we need to check the performance types. Okay, load, volume, stress, soak, these all they will ask you in interview. Stress testing. So what are the types of performance? We will discuss, don't worry, when the topic will come we will discuss what are the performance types. Okay, but what is the, as a tester, what I need to test in performance means whether I'm getting response or not. See, tomorrow the movie is releasing, so everyone hit the server. Okay, so we will get the ticket or not, easily we are getting the ticket or not. So now Pongal is coming, like vacation is getting, everyone is try to book the ticket in IRTC or some website. Sometimes see, the previously we are not able to book the ticket in IRTC because huge crowd will be there, huge number of users hit the server. But nowadays their improvement in the IRTC servers, you can easily book the ticket. I'm not talking about Tatkal, but normally nowadays we can easily book the ticket. Okay, because they made a lot of changes in the application. Understanding, right? So performance is nothing but you need to check whether the response you are getting or not, proper response. Interview question, there are HTML response codes. Okay, what are the codes? What are the response codes? 400, 200. Okay, 200. Or what is the 200 means? Uh, we are getting what? Good status. Okay, good
Yeah.
status.
Okay.
I told you right yesterday. If you open any web application, right? Yeah, you want to tell ask something, Manisha? Hmm. Okay. Okay, so simple guys, in the real time how we will check, I will tell you. Okay, suppose take any web application, just press F12 button. If you press F12 button means you can easily see the developer console. In the developer console you can see that whether the response is getting correctly or not. Okay, so response is currently or not means what, 200 should become. Okay, 200 is, it should display 200, otherwise it will show 300, 400 means that is a bug. Okay, we'll see. Okay, what are the response codes? Okay, that is very important. Okay, and today the topic is what, security. Okay. Okay, what is security, guys? What is security? Security is very important in the testing, because authentication, authorization. Authentication is what? If you are valid user, you can able to access the application. If you are not valid user, you cannot able to, you cannot access the application. So how you can test that application as per the security? So if you are valid user means you can able to log in the application. If you are not valid user, you will not able to access the application. That we need to check. Okay, and there are three times you are in this, all everyone knows that one. If you are enter the three times wrong password, what will happen? It won't allow to next time to log in, right? It should block your account. Immediately your account will be blocked, and it will say that please contact administrator. So it will ask you, or please contact support center. So it won't allow. If you are trying to attempt three or four times wrong password, it will not allow to enter the next time, it won't allow to enter the anything. Simply your account will be blocked, and again you need to try to contact with the support center, or they will give you guidance how we need to reset the password and all the things. Okay, so that is very, very important. Password is expired. Your password will be expired within 15 days or 40 days. You need to test that one. Guys, now a question for you. Your password will be expired next month. How you will test that one? Your password will be expired next month. So how you will test that one? Any idea? Do you understand my question? Your password, whatever you are entering the password, right? It will be expired next month, not now. Okay, next month it will be expired. So how you will test today itself whether it is really expiring or not? How you will test?
Maybe I'll
What
change the
password?
system date.
Good, good. Maybe you are changing the system date and time. Yes, simple. How you got? So simple, guys. You can change the system and date and time. Simply, you can go and change the system date and time. Just go to the, right, how to change the system date and time. Go to here and you can change the date and time settings. But that is not accepting. Okay, because the application time is not getting from the system time. Application time is getting to the server, so you cannot change the server time, right? You need have some permission, so you need to put a request. Simply you can ask the who is assigned your task, right? For the development you can ask the request, could you please change the system and time for the date so I can do the testing. Understanding, right? You need to speak. That is what I'm telling. Communication, nothing. This is not, no one will ask you what is testing, what is testing type. No one will ask. This is what knowledge, because I need to enter into the organization. But you need to speak, you need to talk, you need to ask them. Without asking the requirement, how you will test? Simply they will say that do entire the testing, system testing. They will say, your lead come and they say that do system testing. You will not say yes. You will say that what is the scope of the testing, how much I need to cover. You need to ask them. Then they will say that no, you need not test entire the application. This is what impact area, please concentrate on that impact area, so please test on that area. So you will get some information, so you need to test on that area itself. Okay, someone is assigned a task means you cannot say yes I will do. You just check whether we can do or not, whether we have the requirements or there or not. Simply they will say the task upload 1,000 records, upload 50k record, 50,000 records. They will simply assign a task. You cannot say yes I will do. First you need to check whether you have a 50,000 records or there or not. If you do not have the 50,000 records, you cannot sit quiet. After 2 days you cannot say I do not have 50k records. After 2 days you are telling, then we are losing the productivity, right? The day one itself you need to ask. First day only you need to ask, hey Karthik, could you please provide the 50k records if you have? Then Karthik, developer, he say that hey, even I don't know the I don't have currently. I can tell you one thing. I can create how I can tell you how to create a 50k record. So he's helping me, and I'm preparing all my 50k record. And after that, I'm uploading the 50k and I'm checking whether it is uploading or not. This is what smart work. The people are sitting 2 days idly, and third day they will tell you I do not have 50k records, that's the reason I'm not able to start the item. Then the team will get negative impact on you because you are not trying and you are not doing anything. Understanding, right? You need to speak, you need to talk. They will provide, I'm telling, right? They will provide each and everything. You want server, they will provide. You want application, they will provide. What is your job? You need to test the application is working as per the given requirements or not. What is testing job? You need to check whether the password is expiring or not as per the given logic, as per the given condition. Next month 31st, your password should be expired. That is what you need to test before only. How you will test? So you will put a request to the developer, could you please change the server time, because I cannot access the server. So the server, they will change the server time particular moment. You can test, and once your test is done, you can update the same thing to the developer, so they will back to the normal time. Or else they will give you a separate environment. Environment means server, QA environment, dev environment, production environment. There are some different environments will be there. What are the always we always tested in where In which environment? QA environment. Developer is always write the code in which environment? Dev environment. Production environment is what? Live data will be there. Please remember, we never and ever test the live data. We never and ever test the live data. No one in this world, no one will test the live data. No one will give you a original credit card and they won't test the original credit card and debit card. Understanding, right? We never see the real data. Okay, so that is very, very important. Keep on mind, we will always test with the test data. Test data means any random numbers, 10 phone number, 10-digit number we are giving, but we are not give our personal number and we are not giving our personal address to test the application. So always remember, security is very, very important. So generally in the application, roles, what is the roles means? Permissions. Okay, generally they will give you roles, permissions. Suppose there will create 3 roles. Okay, user 1, suppose what? User 1, I'm giving the permission. User 1, I'm giving the permission read only. What is meaning of read only? So when this guy is login, he will only see the data. He cannot edit and he cannot delete the data because the permission is given what? Read only. Okay, the second user, I'm giving the second user is what? Edit permission. Edit means what? Whenever the user 2 login, he can able to edit the data because I'm giving the permissions for the edit permission. User 3, interview question, they will ask you what is the, tell me the security testing, what kind of security testing you done. So you need to check whether permissions is working correctly or not as per the given the roles. So the user 3, okay, user 3 is what? I'm giving hidden data. Hidden means what? You can able to see the data in the hidden format, not in normal format. Okay, hidden format. Okay, so the data should be appear like this. Okay, so due to some security reasons we are giving the hidden format for that particular user. Now user 4, I'm giving the user 4 delete option. So delete option is what? I'm giving the delete option. User 5, user 5 login means enabled. What is called enabled? Enabled means you can able to tick mark and you can able to access. User 6 disabled. Disabled means what? He cannot able, he can see the things but he cannot select the anything. Disabled, that option is what? Disabled, because this user is not done the payment. In that case that option should be disabled. And active, your account will be active or not, active mode or not. Your account is what? Active means what? Your the account will be good. Inactive, what is called inactive? Due to some reasons we are do inactive because due to some reasons. Okay, due to the conditions. Okay, 1 second. Hello, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
Yes, sir.
active, your account is what? Active or inactive or not, you need to check. So this many roles will be there. I will give you a small example, but in the security in the real time there are many options will be there. For the one user, he cannot able to see 1 second, you will not able to see that options. Okay, suppose one user I created, like he cannot able to see the dashboard. Okay, so when that user will be login, he cannot see the dashboard. So you need to test all the conditions. Okay, don't worry, they will tell you. Okay, don't panic, very easy. You just create a role and assign the this role to that particular user. This role I'm assigning to Srini. So now what will happen, Srini will log in, and when not the Srini log in with the user one, he will only read only the data. He cannot edit and he cannot delete the data. Okay, number Srini 2, I'm logging with Srini 2, and he can able to edit the data. So that is very, very important. Lot of conditions will be given. You need to check that condition. This is all will comes on where in security, password expiration, license. What is called license, guys? For every software they will provide the license, right? License key, you know, right? License key. So you, for every software there is a license key will be there. Suppose the license key license, okay, license is what support only 5 users. In the document they will say that the license key is support only 5 users. Okay, only support 5 users. Okay, so how you will test? Generally, you know, right? You need to create 5 users and you need to copy the license with the 5 users. So the 5 users can able to access the application. But when you create a 60 user, again you are copying the same license to the 60 user. It should not allow. If 60 user is also allowing means, then it is a what, bug. Understanding, that you know testing, but how you need to implement, that is only you are lacking. Everyone knows the how to do the testing, general terminology. If I clearly say that this license is support is what, 5 users only. So what your testing approach, first you need to create a 5 users and copy the license with the 5 users and check with that users the application will be accessing correctly or not. You need to check. And what is the next step? Create one more user, create one more user and copy the license. It should not allow. Maximum limit is done. It should show some message, and user it will show the message. If you are not show the message, then is also it is a bug. Usability. So if you show the message, the limit is exceeded, or maximum is what it support 5. So it is usability testing, but user will easily see the message, oh, I already crossed the 5 licenses. Okay, if based on that message, the user will get the information. And copy the license, the same license you're copying and pasting somewhere, and it should not allow. Understanding, right? So you need to check all the things, expiring date, a lot of concentration you need to put. Okay, on and dd YY. So this is what the format they're following. Okay, you need to check whether the getting correctly or not. YY, dd okay, so formats, the time format, timestamps, we can call it as what, timestamps. You need to closely observe modified by, modified date, modified. So in history we can see all the things, modified by date, modified by and modified date is very, very, very important. The people are very think that it's very easy one, but you need to put a lot of concentration. Modified date and modified by time. Suppose this is already existing record, the record is already there. Today I just open and I modified, so it should show the today's date, not previous date. If it is showing the previous date, then it is a bug. How will come all those things? Your experience. That is what, only experience. Testing can do anyone, but you required what, experience. How you will get the experience? By doing of all those things practically, then you will get the experience. Is it clear? Don't worry, you can easily get it. But when you are answering an interview, just think, don't blindly tell. Okay, just think what is happening, what is happening. If they ask how you will test the security in your application, you just tell all the things, not a problem. I create the users, I will according to that permissions whether the user is able to accessing or not, and I will check the license key, whether license key is supporting for 5 users or 6 users. Tell anything, because they won't check whether you are really work or not. They will check your confidence level. Now see how you are telling. I'm asking the question every day, how you are telling. I'm very happy with this team, because you are answering, you are trying to say something, whether it is right or wrong, that is secondary part. Answer the question in while they're asking the interview, that is required. Understanding, right? If they ask 2 or 3 questions, also not a problem. First interview failed, not a problem. Second interview failed, not a problem. Third interview is failed. But fourth interview will not fail, because you already in your mind, first interview what they ask the question, it will always run. Second interview, what they ask, the questions is always run. Third interview, what they ask, the questions is always runs. Fourth interview, you will get a confidence. Damn challenge, you will get a confidence. What are the questions they will ask, you are ready to answer. Understanding, right? So always make sure what you are telling in interview, be confident and tell and what you know, and you can just express it, but don't keep quiet and don't keep silent. Okay, so that is what I'm telling. So system testing, guys. System testing is what? Compatibility. Check the application is working in all the operating systems or not. Usability, checking the usability is what? User friendly or not. Check the tooltips, tabbing order. Tabbing order is very, very important. I told you no one will tell you while you are doing the testing, please do the tabbing order and all the things. So you need to test yourself. Usability and performance. What is called performance? Just now I told you, right? Good response. You need to get the good response. See, HTTP response codes. Okay, no one will ask you, but check this response codes. 200 is what? Is the good response. Okay, it is taking time to load. Okay, no problem. So that is very, very important. And performance, loading, and we need to check data is loading or correctly or not. And security, the active user, inactive user, enabled, disabled, and the roles. In each and every role you need to check. Okay, system role and system role, and their particular roles will be there. Okay, maximum every application the roles will be there. You need to create a role and you need to check whether the role is accepting or not. Okay, permissions is given correctly or not, you need to check. Okay, so that is very, very important. Any questions on system testing? Because this is very, very important. Now you are ready to test the application. Tomorrow onwards, if anyone asks you to test the application, suppose they ask you to test this application, so what you will do, you need to check, this is the Chrome browser, you need to check the first thing, what this application is working in Firefox, IE or Edge Chrome or not, you need to test. Understanding, right? After that, what you need to check, you need to check usability, tabbing orders and functionality is working or not, you need to check. Okay, that will comes on where usability testing. Okay, one second. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, usability means what? User friendliness. Okay, you need to check user friendliness of the application, tabbing order, and check the tool tips. Okay, message is getting properly or not. See here, the messages is what? Suppose if I remove this one, username. If I remove the password, it is showing that password. So username and password. So you need to check all the things. Okay, whether the username is getting correctly or not, password is getting correctly or not, you need to check. Okay, that you need to test, no one will tell you. Okay, next, performance. What is called performance? If I click this button, okay, URL, sorry, if I click the URL, the response you are getting or not, still loading, and you are getting a proper response or not, still it is loading. Okay, check whether you are getting the response properly or not. See, I'm getting the proper response or not, now it is loading. Still, because it's a server, right? It's a local application, it is the local application, so it will take a lot of time. So you need to check this one. Okay, response you're getting properly or not. Okay, and what is the next one is what? Security. What is called security, guys? Security means what? Valid authentication, valid user and valid password. Authentication will be there, authorization, authentication. So you need to check that whether it is valid user or not. That is only system testing. Once you know all these concepts, you can test the application very easily. And take any application, you need to follow all the things like compatibility, usability, performance, security, and browser compatibility. Okay, any questions so far? Is it clear? Any questions?
No,
So
sir.
are you ready to test the application, right? Tomorrow I will give you assign any task, you are ready to test, right? Are you sure? Or are you still confused? What do you say, yes or no? Are you ready to test the application?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. Okay, yes we can, yes we can, yes I can, yes I can. Always you need to do that. Yes I can, yes we can. Okay, so very easy guys, but try to understand the requirement. Based on the requirements you need to test the application. Okay, next, user acceptance testing. This is very important. Okay, what is acceptance testing? What is acceptance testing? Acceptance testing is a process in which the testing the application is done by the end user or a client. See, we need to end users will also the test the application. Okay, and client is also test the application, because client will check whether the application meets these requirements or not. Okay, there are two types. There are two types. Okay, see, the client test whether the application meets the requirement given by him. Okay, client will not believe directly, right? Because he need to also check sometimes whether the application is meet his requirements or not. Okay, it is classified into two types: alpha testing and beta testing. What is meaning of alpha testing and what is the meaning of beta testing? Acceptance testing, there are two types. What are there? Alpha testing and beta testing. While you're talking about alpha testing is done by potential users, means who knows the knowledge. Potential users means who having a good knowledge. The alpha testing is done by the potential user, the customer or independent testing team at the developer site, along with the developers and testers. See, both the developers and testers are involved by testing that application. That environment we can call it as what? Alpha testing. It is done before beta testing. Understanding, right? So alpha testing is nothing but both developers team will involved and testing team is involved in that environment. We can call it as what? Alpha testing. Okay, now talking about beta testing, this is very important. Beta testing is done by the potential users and a customer or independent testing at the customer real-time environment without any developer or testers. See, when I say the beta, there is no developer, there is no testers. End user will test the application. End user will test the application means if I launch the application as a beta version, means it is not fully developed. Okay, it's a what? It's a beta version. It is not stable. Stable means what? It is not a constant. Okay, still we are getting the issues, but I want to release in the market because we need to check some client issue from end user point. What are the issues you are getting? Okay, so that is very important. Alpha testing and beta testing. So maximum they will ask you what is beta testing. Okay, beta testing means what? There is no end users, sorry, there is no development team and there is no testing team. The end users will test the things. Recently GeoMart, you know what is GeoMart? Recently the Reliance they introduced the website, right? GeoMart. Okay, so if you open this application, I open a lot of applications. Okay, GeoMart is what they're introduced new one. Okay, in that if you observe that site, you will see that beta version. Okay, sometimes I use almost this applications, right? So it was not working. Let's see. Okay, beta version is very important, guys. Means see, if you go for any downloads, right, in Selenium also, if you download anything, right, they will say that don't use the beta version. Okay, always use to the stable. Okay, if you download anything, they will just give the beta version and alpha version and they will stable version. You always download what a stable version. Beta version means what? It is still is going on, still it is still implementation is going on, okay, but they will release in the market before they, because they won't launch the product immediately in the market. They want to check what are the issues from the end user point of view. So they will release the any product in as a beta version, like trial versions, beta versions, okay. So that you need to check, okay. One second, I want to show you that. Hmm, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll see that that is in tomorrow. Okay, what is beta version? I will give you a live example on that. So in case if you have laptop, you can just open the GeoMart. Okay, geomart.com. In the logo, you can see that's a beta version. Okay, so that is very very important. We need to check acceptance criteria. The user acceptance criteria is what? There are two acceptance testing. Okay, I'm sorry, acceptance testing are what? Two tests. What are there? Alpha testing and beta testing. Alpha testing means what? The both developers and testers are involved in this environment. And while you're talking about beta testing, there is no developer, there is no testers. Only end users will test the only end users will test this one. Okay, this is done before the releasing product to the market. Okay, they will release like before they will release like it's a beta version. Okay, we know that issues will be there, but still we want to launch the in the market. Okay, so you know what are the issues you found, you will report it, right? The similarly everyone will be report the same issues. Okay, the forums will be there. Forums means what? You are reporting the issue, someone will be reply. Some you are reporting the issue, someone will be reply. So like that they will identify all the issues, and finally they will come up with what? The solution. Finally they launch the product in the main product they will launch. Okay, so that is very 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 important. Okay, is it clear? Any questions so far? Acceptance testing are what? Two types. What are there? Alpha testing and beta testing. Simple, you need to remember, in alpha testing the both developers and testers are involved. In beta testing there is no developer, there is no testers, only end users will test the application. Okay, is it clear? Any questions? Okay, now you are in good in fundamentals of testing. What are there? Unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and user acceptance testing. So if anyone asks you these questions without seeing your notes, you are able to answer. What is unit level testing? Lines or a single module we need to test. That kind of testing we can call it as what? Unit level testing. What is integration testing? Combining the two or three modules and check the data flow between the modules are working properly or not. That will comes on where? Integration testing. When you're talking about system testing is what? End-to-end testing. Entire the application you need to test. You need to check each and every module. Okay, and you need to check compatibility, usability, performance, and security. So if anyone asks you to do the system testing, you need to check each and everything, usability and functionality, non-functionality also you need to do. Each and everything you need to do when they will ask you to do the system testing. And acceptance testing. Acceptance testing are two types: alpha testing and beta testing. Alpha testing means what? You need to test that application. See, beta GeoMart is what? Beta version. This is what they are not come up with the completely. Now after few days starting the website is slowly they added items. See, this is what beta version. Once the application is stable and everything is done, then they will change that. It's still in it's a beta version only. See, if you see this one, GeoMart beta version, it is not full version. Okay, this is not a complete version. Okay, they will startingly I saw many issues in this. Slowly they're increasing the quality, they're increasing the things, and they will come up with the stable application. Then they will change that one. Okay, but this is what beta version. So this is what trial one, like we just they introduce in the market. Okay, once it is stable, once the each and everything is working as expected, then they will change. Okay, previously they are not give this much of images. Okay, okay, so you can test this application, you can find the issues. If you are if you have time, just check the application. See, uniformly it will show that the tag names, this is what usability, user friendly. If you change the tag, this is giving another symbol, this is giving another symbol, then end user will be confused. See the buttons, same size and same width and the same color and the same format. So that is what user friendly. If you are giving this is a red color, this is yellow color, this is the blue color, means end user will be confused. GUI, graphical user interface, you need look and feel also, you need to test button colors, 4-color background color, you need to test. Understanding, right? Suppose now you are the testers, right? Now see what is the testing. Very easy. High to low, the condition is what? High to low means if you click high to low means the price should become high, and lastly you can get low value. Okay, if you click high to low, simple guys, 2975 rupees, all are 2000, means it will start from the 2000. See, decreasing, right? Value is decreasing. 794 high to low, 674 high to low. This is only a testing. But again, now low to high, what is low to high? It will come the low price and it will to show the high price. See, 1.1 paisa, like 1 rupee. Okay, now see, value should be increased. Again, if you see the 1 rupee here in between anything, that is a bug. No need to ask anybody whether it is bug or not. You will get a lot of confidence. We can enjoy testing like anything, guys. We can enjoy. You don't know what is the enjoyment in the testing. We can play like anything, because if you know the concept, you can enjoy very we can enjoy the new things, new implementations, very easily we can do. Because once you involved in the testing, you will not see the time and all the things. We can lot of bugs if you find and you are reporting and the issues is fixed, again it will come, again you need to test, again you need to report, again you need to test, finally it is working as expected or not. Understanding, right? But changing the conditions, you need to think like lot of respect will be there for the testers. If you continuously giving a lot of main issues, the developer will get a fear like anything. It's not, I'm just telling, it's nowhere will like that, but they are friendly wise. They will ask you, hey Kavita, could you please tell me what are the issues you find? Because he is very fear about you, because you're not compromising the quality. You never give up, like what are the issues you are find, you are reporting. So you have a lot of respect in the team, you have a lot of respect in the team, because they will ask you, because you never compromise, you never leave any single bug in the application. Now you are a dependent person, you are a dependent person in the team. If you want to leave the organization, they don't want to leave you also. They will give you how much you want salary, tell me, I will give that amount. Dedication will be there, time commitment will be there, quality of work will be there, then no one will take you on from the organization. Understanding, right? You need to prove yourself, so that you need to think. Okay, but don't comparing with others. If you're comparing others, she is doing well, the guy is doing well, if you compare like that, you will never okay. So always do the things, okay, based on the condition, high to low. What is the discount? If I click the discount, see, discount price should become, all the discount price will become. If I click all products, now all mix will come, high and low and discounts, everything will should come. This is what all products. Understanding, right? And fruits means only fruits related things only come. Okay, and bakery means only that related only items will come. Men means only men related items will come. If suppose it's coming a woman, then it's a bug. Okay, here also the same thing. Okay, boys you need to check, girls, the girls you need to check. This is only a testing, but you need to check according to the requirements. Okay, so cloth accessories means what are the things should be displayed, they will tell you. The same thing you need to check whether the same things will be appearing in the that particular page or not, you need to check. Okay, so this is what completely system testing. System testing is what? Compatibility, usability, performance, and security. I hope you can do testing on tomorrow onwards. Not tomorrow, today onwards, you can test any kind of application with the basic knowledge. Okay, so tomorrow do not miss the class. Tomorrow we'll go with very important, all our interview questions will comes on functional testing. What is functional testing? Functional testings are there are few functional testing will be there. Smoke testing, what is smoke testing, and what is sanity testing, what is exploratory testing, what is ad hoc testing, what is retesting, what is regression testing. All experience, all freshers, that definitely 3 to 4 questions will comes in interview, no doubt at all. I will give you back your money if you want. 100% they will ask you what is regression testing, what is smoke testing, what is ad hoc testing. So these all are very important. Okay, so far we learned the basic concept, what is testing, testing types, what are they, structural and functional. Next, what I learned, SDLC, what is SDLC, software development lifecycle, what are the phases, requirement capturing, analysis, designing, coding, testing, and implementation, and support and maintenance. What are the requirement documents? BRS, SRS, and FRS. BRS is nothing but business requirement specification document. FRS is nothing but functional requirement specification. SRS is nothing but a software requirement specification. After that, what we learn? Testing techniques. There are two things like static and dynamic. Static means with execution, dynamic means without execution. Static, can you give me any examples? Code review, inspections, walkthrough, all will comes on static. And
Sir,
dynamic, yeah,
sir, is static with execution?
without
Static
without
is
without execution.
without
Static means
execution.
yeah, without execution. Code
You
review,
said,
inspection,
sir,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, you said with execution
Yeah, I'm
static
sorry,
and
I'm sorry. Okay,
yeah.
static means without execution. Okay, code review, inspections, and walkthrough. Dynamic means with execution. Dynamic means what? White box testing and black box testing and gray box testing. What is the gray box? The combination of white and black. Okay, after the class, or you will get a some time, right, break time, just recollect what I learned all these 4 days or 5 days. I don't know what is the count. Just recollect all the things, question yourself, what is BRS, what is SRS, what is FRS, what is the, what developer will do. We already know that what developer will do, what tester will do, we already know that one. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see the functional testing and non-functionality testing. Tomorrow completely will be occupied with the functional testing. We'll see completely functional testing. Okay. Any questions? Did you get notes? They provide the notes.
No, sir, I did not get.
No, sir.
Okay, you can
No,
ask
sir.
them. Okay, okay, you can ask them. They will provide the notes. Okay. So because
Mm,
you are every day you need to recollect the things. Okay, just recollect what is what is what is what. Okay. Okay, guys. We'll see on tomorrow sharp at 7 o'clock. Okay, we'll see the functional testing. Okay, any questions? Is it clear, right, everyone?
yes, sir. Can you
Yes,
repeat
sir. It's clear.
security testing?
Yeah. Okay, come again, can you a little bit loud?
Security
Yeah,
testing.
yeah, security testing means what? There are many options will be there. Suppose, see, they will give you suppose you recently joined. Okay, so they will give the permission. Suppose you are admin means what? You can able to access all these modules, right? Admin can access the dashboard, admin can access the stock suppliers, all these modules. Okay, see, help and settings. These settings will can only view by what? Admin. Suppose if I create a account for you. Suppose I create a username password for you. Suppose you log in with your username and password. You will not see you will not see this condition like help settings and all the things, because admin, see, admin only can view all these things. Normal user will not see all the things. Understanding, right? Application settings, it is not required for you, only admin only can require that one. Understanding, right? So whenever you create any users or anything, you need to check the roles means what? Permissions. You need to give the permissions, and you need to check whether the permissions will applicable for that user or not. You need to test. Simple example I told you, right? Password is expired. Password condition will be there. Password confirm password and password will be there, right? You cannot create as you like. There is a condition starting with capital letter, at the rate, and numerical number. The special character should be there. You need to create a password like with the condition, and you need to test the password whether it is accepting or not. Again, one more thing is what? Your password will be expired. You need to check that one. Is it expiring or not? License is very important. License will be expired or not, you need to test, because if your license is not expiring, you are using the service, right? Then company will be lost. Company will get completely a loss. And see, you now currently you are in which page? Dashboard. Suppose, see, if I copy this URL and I'm opening another browser and I'm pasting this URL, okay, it should not say this is the, it should not allow, because it should ask to login page, but it's, see, I'm able to access, right? If you go with any banking application, it should not allow to the back or refresh. If you do the back or refresh, it will navigate to the login page, because that is what some security reasons. If you already log in, okay, now I'm using this URL, you are in your transaction page. Suppose you are in your transaction page, this is what your account. Now I'm copying this URL and I'm opening in Firefox or somewhere. It should not allow. See, now I'm opening in Firefox. It should ask login, but it is not asking the login. It is asking to continue your things. Then it's very big bug, right? Because the session will be there, session will be expired. See, it was not allowing for the other browsers. So you need to check all these things, these kind of things, whether this is allowing or not, the URL or not, you need to check. Okay, the session will be there, session timeout. Security is what? Simple example, best example, I keep my application idle. Idle means, you know, right? Sometime I keep the application is idle for a long period. I just kept that application for a long period. I went to breakfast or I went for some break. I keep my application like this. It should not, after some time, it should not allow to continue. It should ask that your session will be expired. Please re-log in. Understanding, right? There are many things in the security. By doing practically, you can usually get it, what is the security and all the things, but not required now. Basic thing is what? Password expiration and all the things we need to check. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Still you have more examples.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll see when the
Yeah.
project will comes, we will discuss. Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay guys, we'll see on tomorrow at the same time. Chalo then, bye. Have a nice day.
Okay. Yeah. Same
Have
to
a
you,
good
sir.
day, sir.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye bye. పండగ ఇంకా 10 రోజులు